Welcome to our November 19, 2019 Planning Commission meeting. You all stand for the pledge of allegiance. Roll call.
Rosa Holloway, absent. John DeLullo, absent. Maria Carney,
Here, ma'am.
Dr. Jeff Rivera,
Here.
Brandon Whaley,
Here.
Carmelo Aquendo,
Here.
Tabitha Rubin. Here.
Mr. Chairman, we have a quorum, and all attending members are voting members tonight.
Thank you. Do we have approval of the minutes from September 17, 2019?
I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second it.
I have a motion to approve by Mr. Whaley and a second by Ms. Carney. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Passes 5-0. Since we have all three the same, can I call all three of them at one, and then we vote on it individually?
Yeah, and I believe Ms. Holloway is just now appearing, so Ms. Rubin will be the alternate at this point. And yes, you can call the cases because they're all for the same applicant. And then, but you would take them individually at the time of motion and move forward.
Thank you.
Sorry about that.
Case ordinance number 2019-46, annexation by encumbrance, DRC case number 19-30.05. We also have ordinance number 2019-47, future land use map amendment large scale, DRC case 19-60.09. And we also have ordinance number 2019-48, PUD zoning, PMP, FMP, DRC case number 19-95.09.
Good evening, Leanne Wachter with the city's Planning and Zoning Division. These three cases before you this evening, they are all related. Now, the first is an encumbrance annexation. The subject property encompasses approximately 10.23 acres, and it's located along the north side of East 10th Street in between Crawford and Old Canoe Creek Road. Did I say Canoe Creek?
Yeah.
Old Hickory Tree.
I was going to say.
I was wondering what can
I- yeah,
But they
exactly.
rename those roads all
Right?
the time. you know,
Yes, yes. In April of this year, the property owner signed a notice of encumbrance, which is a voluntary petition for annexation into the city limits. So this property is contiguous to the city's limits to the north as well as to the south. This annexation is consistent with Florida statute sections 171.044, and that it's contiguous and reasonably compact, and we do have the signed petition from all property owners. The current land use and zoning within the county are both low-density residential. It is compatible with the surrounding area and development, and there's no adverse impacts to the city facilities. This encumbrance annexation does meet the strategic plan goal for growth management in order to create a vibrant, progressive, and diverse community through collaborative planning. DRC staff did review this annexation for encumbrance on November 8th and recommends approval for the ordinance 2019-46. And staff recommends that the Planning Commission also recommend approval of ordinance 2019-46. Do you want me to move along, or do you want to hear them individually?
Because we can hear them all move along with all three of them. and
As
then-
you wish.
Sure.
As the board wishes.
When a property is annexed into the city, a future land use and zoning designation are to be assigned. To be consistent with the city's comprehensive plan, the surrounding area, and the proposed development, the recommended future land use designation within the city is LDR. So the current zoning is low-density residential within the county. We would be transferring the future land use designation to the city's low-density residential. As I mentioned before, it is compatible with the surrounding area and development. There's no adverse impacts to the city facilities. And this request is a large-scale comprehensive plan amendment, and it is consistent with the strategic plan goal of growth management, which is to create a vibrant, progressive, and diverse community through collaborative planning. The DRC and staff reviewed this amendment to the comprehensive plan, future land use map amendment, and recommends approval. Staff also requests that the Planning Commission recommend approval of ordinance to the 2019-47, and for staff to transmit the large-scale comprehensive plan amendment to the State Department of Economic Opportunity for their interagency review. And similarly, a zoning district is required. Since this property has an approved development that includes a mixture of lot sizes that do not necessarily meet the city's standard of a single-family zoning district that we currently have, staff recommends a planned unit development for recommendation. The current zoning district in the county is LDR, that is their zoning district, which does not exactly correlate to the city's zoning district. And that is why staff is recommending a planned unit development for their range of lot sizes. The density of this development is approximately 3.5 dwelling units per acre and includes about 36 single-family detached homes. Attached to your case material is a copy of the proposed planned unit development preliminary and final master plan that illustrates the development layout. This request is consistent with the strategic plan goal for growth management. DRC and staff reviewed this planned unit development zoning district and ordinance 2019-48 on November 8th. And we ask that the Planning Commission make a recommendation of approval likewise. Staff's available for any questions you may have.
Thank you.
I have a question. On the normal low-density zoning for this property versus the PUD, the same, they cannot exceed the number of units that they could have built under the regular low density?
The density is
in the
not the
PUD?
issue, it's the lot
number
width.
of lots.
Well, no, the lot width, so.
Yeah, I know, but the number of homes that they can build on that property, would that be equal under the PUD zoning versus the low-density zoning, or could they put more in there on the PUD?
They cannot put more on the PUD because it's already approved through the county.
Okay, so it would be the same number?
Yes, they would not be able to increase
It's
it
just-
unless they came back to you with a
Just in a
change.
different configuration on lot size?
That's right, that's
Okay.
right.
Okay, that answers my...
Okay, great.
Any other questions from the commission? Over to the public. No one in the public. Back to the commission.
Where is the applicant?
They are the applicant.
City is the applicant this evening.
Oh,
And my recommendation would just be, once you close a public meeting or what have you, then to take them in the order on the agenda, item A, B, and then C, in your, whatever action you're going to take.
Yes.
Thank you.
Let's close to the public. Any final questions or thoughts from the commission? If not, do I have a motion for the first case? Ordinance number 2019-46.
I move on approval on DRC case number 13-30.05, 2019-46. And that would be the annexation of the property.
I have a motion. Do I have a second?
I second the motion.
I have a motion made by Ms. Holloway and a second by Mr. Oquendo. All in favor? Aye. Anyone opposed? Passes 5-0. Do I have a motion on the next agenda, ordinance number 2019-47?
I'll make a motion to approve ordinance number 2019-47, future land use map amendment, large scale, based on the 16 findings.
And
to-
also to the transmittal.
And yes, and the transmittal. I knew I'd leave that one out.
Thank you.
I have a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
I have a motion made by Mr. Whaley and a second by Ms. Holloway. All in favor? Aye. Anyone opposed? Passes 5-0. And do I have a motion on the last case, ordinance number 2019-48?
I'll make a motion to recommend approval of ordinance number 2019-48, based on the 16 findings within the Land Development Code.
A second.
I have a motion made by Mr. Whaley and a second by Ms. Holloway. All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Passes 5-0.
Thank you.
Thank you. Is there anything else on the agenda?
I did some checking, and it appears that there's a likelihood that there will be some items for the agenda on December 17th this year, which is the last meeting of the calendar year for 2019. So I'm sure that our esteemed clerk will keep us posted if that's not going to happen.
Sounds good. Well, with that,
That was good.
all done.
Okay. Wow, 12 minutes.